Welcome back, students. Today I am going to begin chapter 4, Weathering and Soil Formation. Now we all know that earth is made up of both land and water. Land is the place where human beings, animals and plants live and survive. In this chapter, we'll study in detail about what makes up the earth's crust and the formation of soil. Let's look at rocks. Now, what do you mean by rocks? Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the earth's crust is called a rock. Rock is made up of one or more minerals that have been cemented together, squeezed and heated, or melted and cooled. Rocks can be of different colors, sizes and textures. Now there are three main groups into which rocks are divided. They are the first one igneous, second one is sedimentary and third one is metamorphic rocks. All these groups are classified on the basis of their mode of formation. Now let's see what is the meaning of rock cycle. Rock cycle is a process where a rock transforms from one type to the other. Let's look at the different types of rocks. The first one is the igneous rocks. These rocks are formed from melted rock that has cooled and solidified. And when rocks are buried deep within the earth, they melt. Why they melt? Because of the high pressure and temperature. If this molten rock cools slowly, what type of rocks are formed? Coarse grained rocks form with large crystals. For example, granite and gabbro. And if the magma cools quickly, usually on the surface after a volcano erupts, the crystals are very small and fine-grained rocks are formed. Like for example, basalt, rhyolite and obsidian. Some other examples of igneous rocks are pumice, tuff and andesite. There are two major types of igneous rocks. They are extrusive and intrusive. Let's see the first one, that is extrusive rocks. These are igneous rocks that cool on the surface of the earth. Rapid cooling, it does not allow the crystals in the lava to grow very large. And if the rocks cool extremely rapidly, they may be quenched to glass before any crystals can grow. The most common type of volcanic rock is basalt. They are characterized by fine-grained textures. Why? Because of their rapid cooling at or near the surface, which did not provide any time for the large crystals to grow. Next one is the intrusive rocks. These are igneous rocks that are formed due to the magma that cools below the surface. Rocks that crystallize below the surface, they are well insulated and cool slowly. Because of this slow cooling, it gives the crystals time to grow large. So the most common intrusive rock formed is granite. Second type of rock is the sedimentary rocks. How are these sedimentary rocks formed? These rocks are formed due to the cementing together of the weathered material deposited because of erosion and weathering activity. Where are they formed? They are formed at the surface of the earth, either in water or on land. Sedimentary rocks that are formed, they are basically deposited in layers as strata. and they are made up of sediments like fragments of rocks, minerals, and animal or plant material. Water may not be present to weather rocks, but most sedimentary rocks are formed near water. These type of rocks can be formed by wind, rivers, and oceans. A good place to find lots of sedimentary rocks is the Grand Canyon, which is in USA. Examples of sedimentary rocks are sandstone, limestone, shell, gypsum, conglomerate, coal, and flint. The third type of rock is metamorphic rocks. Now, how are these types of rocks formed? Let's focus on that. Sometimes igneous and sedimentary rocks, both these rocks are subjected to high heat or pressure, which is so intense that they undergo change. Now, what is basically the meaning of metamorphism? It means change in the form of the rock. And this change in the form of the rock basically occurs in igneous and sedimentary rocks. So we can say that these two igneous and sedimentary rocks, they become metamorphic rocks which forms within the earth's crust due to high heat or pressure. The process of metamorphism does not melt the rocks but changes them into denser, more compact rocks. Examples of metamorphic rocks are slate, marble, and gneiss. They are transformed from shell, limestone, and granite respectively. Let's look into this topic, that is the rock cycle. The formation of rock is a cyclic geological process. Each type of rocks like igneous, sedimentary or metamorphic rocks can be changed into another type of rock. This is known as the rock cycle. This particular explanation will help us to know in detail about the rock cycle. It starts basically with the igneous rocks. When magma cools and hardens, it forms what type of rocks? Igneous rocks. And the igneous rock is then broken down over time by the process of weathering. These particles of soil or the broken rocks, they are washed away by water. After that, they accumulate in lakes or oceans and then they harden and gets transformed into rock. This time the type of rock formed is the sedimentary rocks. As the sedimentary rock is buried under more and more sediments or comes into contact with magma, the pressure and heat can cause metamorphism to occur. This transforms the entire sedimentary rock into a metamorphic rock. If the metamorphic rock is buried more deeply, the temperature and pressure, it continues to rise. If the temperature is hot enough, the metamorphic rock will melt to form molten rock or magma again, and so the cycle continues. Thank you.